Welcome back to It Figures. Tonight I am doing a review that I have never done before here on this channel or any other channel. I am bringing you a WWE figure to review for you tonight of Seth freaking Rollins. And here he is. He is screaming mad because he's Seth freaking Rollins. So with WrestleMania coming on this Sunday, I picked this up for my wife sort of as a joke because she's a big fan of Seth Rollins. She loves Seth Rollins and she loves Finn Balor, but I couldn't find any Finn Balor figure, so I got her Seth Rollins, and he's not the main event, but I guess he's the main event before the main event, wrestling Brock Lesnar, and I think he's going to win. I really do think they're going to give it to Seth Rollins this year, but we'll see. We'll find out Sunday on WrestleMania. So I don't know anything about these figures, to tell you the truth. Here's John Cena, AJ Styles, not a big fan. Roman Reigns is cool. And of course, Seth Rollins is up here. Now, I don't know what series this is. I don't know how it runs in series. I don't know if this is... I have no idea. I just picked it up because it's Seth Rollins. And you can see by the really nothing packaging they got going on here that it's basically they make these for kids and I guess WWE collectors. So about 20-something years ago, when we were really into wrestling, I bought all these figures. I had every figure from every single wrestling person. I bought them all. So this is the first figure of WWE's that I bought in a long time. So I thought it'd just be fun, to pick one up. And since I did pick one up, I thought, hey, I'll just go and review it for you. So let's review this thing. So here he is. He's out of the package and he's mad. He's yelling because he's Seth Rollins. I was really impressed by the sculpt here on the face. It's really, really nice. I'm assuming they must be doing like digital scans of these wrestlers now to get the sculpt this good. Because, I mean, that is Seth Rollins. And I like the fact that he is yelling, that he has his mouth open, and you can actually see his tongue in there, his teeth and everything, and it's all really well sculpted. And he looks great. He does. He absolutely looks like Seth Rollins. He looks like they shrunk him down in a miniature form here. Now, being like I said, I've never reviewed a wrestling figure on this show. I don't know about the upper body part. I don't know if they just reuse this upper body for other wrestlers, because, I mean, obviously other wrestlers are bigger or smaller than Seth Rollins, but there are wrestlers out there who have the similar body types that he does. So I don't know if this is something that they sculpt just for him, like this is his body, this is Seth Rollins' body, or if they, just what I'm saying is they reuse the same figure and stick a different head on it, but I don't know. So I couldn't tell you that. But on the back here, he has the weird tattoo. I don't know what that is. Japanese writing or something? I don't know what it is. That's going down his back. And as you can see, it's printed on there really well. It's very small, but you can you can see it, and the printing is really, really well done on that. So as all wrestlers come out, they always have wet hair. I don't really know what the deal with that is, but as you can see, they kind of tried to reproduce that here. His hair is very hard. It's not very soft. It's just kind of, on there. His head is looks like it's supposed to be on a ball joint, but because of the hair, it doesn't really move very well. I guess if you mess around with it for a while, it'll probably break loose and rotate a little bit better. As for the rest of his outfit, as you can see, I mean, Seth Rollins comes out with different pants on all the time and different outfits, and he's in, different things all the time. So I'm sure there's a million different figures of him dressed a million different ways, but this is his outfit that I happened to have picked up because that was the only one I've seen there. And I got this at Target, by the way. I don't remember how much he was. Probably under $10, maybe $12 or something like that. So primarily these are, like I said, made for WWE fans. But, they make these for kids to buy and then, pretend that they're wrestling. So these are really well-made figures. And they have to stand up, to a lot of abuse. And I was hoping he would have a lot of articulation, and he does. His elbows bend, his arms go back and forth, shoulders move out, wrists rotate, his waist turns back and forth, which is nice, and then his knees bend, I think. Maybe not. Well, no. I'm not sure I want to break that. looks like he should have articulation in his knees, but they're not. Well, I guess they are bending. Don't pull by here because you might pull his bottom of his leg off. His knees do bend, but they're very stiff, and his legs are his, I guess, mid-calf turns. But as for articulation, I mean, this is what I expected from the articulation here on the figure. It's not spectacular, but it's, you know, a normal amount of articulation for an action figure. And he does have some wraps around his wrists, and it does have, looks like a symbol on there. And they're on both of them. This one here is a little bit different. What does that say? Yeah, there's words there, but I can't read them. They are actual words, but they're so small that I can't read them. I don't know if the camera will pick them up or not. But that's impressive that whatever that is, that's actually written on his wristbands there. So overall, yeah, it's a really nice figure. I mean, it's sculpted extremely well. And if you're a big Seth Rollins fan, I mean, this is the figure to get. I don't know which other figures of him they have. I'm sure they have him with a shirt on. And he probably comes with a belt at some point, and I don't know. But I like the Screaming figure. I don't know if they come with him with his mouth closed. Probably. I'm said there's probably like 15 different versions of him out there. So, yeah, it's a really nice figure. And it will stand up to abuse. So I think if you're getting it for your kid or getting it for yourself to redo the match of WrestleMania coming this Sunday with him and Brock Lesnar, and just, you know, go and beat each other up. Here's Seth Rollins with Jason. So Seth Rollins was going to beat Jason up. Whap! There goes Jason. So Seth Rollins wins because he's freaking Seth Rollins. Anyway. So really nice figure. So here on It Figures, I approve of this figure. There's nothing wrong with it. It's really well done. It'll hold up to some abuse. And I think the company who makes this, which I'm not sure who it is, knows that, and they build them really well. And after looking at this, I actually wouldn't mind getting a couple more of these figures because I think they're really nice. So if you are interested in seeing more WWE figures, please let me know in the comments section below, and I'll review some more for you. My favorite wrestler is probably Braun Strowman, and I don't know, maybe I'll pick up a figure of him if you're interested in seeing it. So if you want to see more wrestlers, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we are trying to build our fan base up here to at least 1,000 subscribers so we can actually get paid for It Figures. We used to get paid for it, and then YouTube decided to demonetize our channel because we didn't have enough subscribers. So that's our goal for this year, is to get at least 1,000 subscribers on the channel so we can actually get paid and put it back into the channel so we can get more cool figures. Bigger figures, more expensive figures than Seth freaking Rollins. So that's it. Very excited about WrestleMania this year. I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be awesome. And I shall see you next time here on It Figures.